I'm Andrea Jacquin with Aviva, and today we're here with Louboa Kraka, and he is actually from Afrohealth, and we're going to be discussing a unique way to solve some healthcare problems. How are you today?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Doing well, thank you. Can you tell us a little bit about Afrohealth?
Yes. So Afrohealth is a healthcare company based here in Abidjan, Ivory Coast, and we aim to solve many problems in the chronic kidney space. The idea came out because I lost a loved one in my family to the disease, to chronic kidney disease, and it was a financial toll for my family and I. So after my stepmother passed away, I have seen other families struggling to have access to better healthcare and affordable as well. So I started this journey to provide affordable and quality treatment for patients suffering from chronic kidney disease.
That's great. And is that mostly in Africa?
Correct. So our market is mainly in West Africa, starting with Ivory Coast.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And then what products and services do you provide?
So as of today, we aim to provide peritoneal dialysis. So peritoneal dialysis is another type of dialysis. So the one that is known by the public is called hemodialysis, which is using machines and connected to your arm and plays the role of the kidney. So it's mainly for patients that are stage 5, because when you have chronic kidney disease, there are 5 different stages. So when you reach the stage 5, you need, because at that point, your kidney is not functioning well. So now the machines plays the role of the kidney, the hemodialysis. But the treatment that we aim to offer is called peritoneal dialysis. Why peritoneal dialysis? Because it is 5 times cheaper than, on average, than hemodialysis, and then patient can do it at home. So here in Ivory Coast, most of the hospitals offer hemodialysis. Normally in the US or Europe, when you have chronic kidney disease, you need to do 3 dialysis per week. Because of the lack of machines, patients here do twice a week. So we want to provide peritoneal dialysis because, number one, patient can do it at home, and then it's going to help those clinics, because if you have to come to the hospital 3 times, you gotta put in place, you gotta factor the price of transportation and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the reason why we aiming to provide peritoneal dialysis to our patients.
What have the results been? Have you had a lot of success with this alternative treatment?
Yeah, so right now because we seek in partnership, right now we have a partnership with Washington University they agreed to give us some kits for 10 patients during 6 months. So we're waiting for those kits to start our first phase of treatment on our patients. So.
Great. So some other problems or, struggles, obviously equipment, but what other things have you come across and how have you faced those challenges?
So after doing some market research in a bunch of public hospitals in Ivory Coast, we realized that on children, for example, right? Most of those children, when they need dialysis, their heart, I'm based on what the nephrologist in our team told us. He said that most of them, their heart cannot support hemodialysis, right? So most of them need peritoneal dialysis. And because of the lack of that alternative on the market, we're losing a lot of kids in those hospitals because, you have that option that is not good for the child, and you don't have the alternative. So, and parents sometimes like, okay, try your best with that, what we have, which is the result of many deaths in our hospitals. So it's very a question of life and death. And we want to be the company that provide a solution on the market.
That's great. Do you have any ideas for new products or services in the pipeline?
Yeah, so one thing that we realized still into our market research, we realized that a lot of our patients, a lot of those chronic kidney patients are anemic, right? Mm-hmm. So we currently seeking a partnership with some manufacturing companies, some pharma company in the US. One that we have in mind is the Mark Cuban Drug Company. We hope that they hear this this podcast, and we want to partner with them to bring those generic medicine to the African continent, because mm-hmm. a lot of these people are coming from low income families. So we think that it's going to help several families through this type of partnership.
Do you see any new markets for future expansion?
Yes. So one of the next market, because there's a country called Nigeria, which is located in West Africa with a population of more than 100 million people. Mm-hmm. So this is the next market that we want to attack. Mm-hmm. It's a huge market. There's a lot of opportunities there, but we want to prove ourselves first in this small market here. And then when we prove ourselves, I think, and then we understand those problems and solve them, I think we'll be ready to attack the Nigerian market.
That's great. Can you talk a little bit about this social impact for Africa and even globally?
Yeah, for sure. One thing that I realized is that I'm a son of Ivory Coast. Was born here, raised here. I went to school in the States, yes, but I understand the problems on the local level, right? Mm-hmm. And I went through the process. I lost a loved one, so socially, I felt like, with my team on ground, we are fully equipped to have this impact. As the president of Ivory Coast said that earlier this year, he said, this year is the year of the youth to solve those problems. So, what I'm doing is that what we're doing here is to send a message to young entrepreneurs across Ivory Coast and across Africa, and tell them, hey, we can solve those problems ourselves by putting the work, by partnering with other entities to improve the life of not only Ivorians but Africans around the continent.
That's great. How does it make you feel to know that, coming from, such a hardship that you have gone through, that now you're turning it into a positive?
Can you repeat that one more time?
Yes. How does it make you feel that knowing, that you've lost somebody you've loved and coming from that difficult situation?
I didn't hear the question. Sorry. I think we're having.
Okay. How does it make you feel knowing that you've lost somebody you loved, but now you're taking that negative and turning it into a positive?
I felt like that's how my mindset is set up, right? I'm an engineer by trade, and what engineers do, they solve problems. This is a problem that occurred, and instead of pointing the fingers at an entity or a government, I decided to tackle those problems. Like I said, I'm an engineer by trade, and I work as a product manager, and I decided to put all the elements in front of me and try to figure out how to solve this problem instead of pointing the finger at somebody else. And that's what I'm doing. I'm trying my best to solve the problems with the quality that I have, with the team that I'm working with. And I think that this is our goal. This is the best way, I strongly believe, it's the best way to turn a negative into a positive.
That's great. Do you have anything else you would like to add?
Right now, we are seeking partnership with pharma companies in the US and Europe. And, and I just want to say thank you for giving me the platform to express myself and be the voice of the company. And, I guess that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for giving me this platform. And I think this interview will be remembered and play again in the future when Afrohealth will reach when we reach our goals.
Well, that's great. I wish you the best of luck, and thank you for taking the time to talk to us here at AFIVA. And I think it's a very noble endeavor. So good luck to you.
All right. Thank you so much.